Saturday, everyone. I wanted to do a video on details, which means should we accessorize our luxury designer handbags or not? If you've never joined me before, my name is Jennifer. I'm going to cover today whether to accessorize or not. And these are pieces of art, like works of art. So I really think that sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Give this video a thumbs up, I appreciate it. And always hit that notification bell up there so you know when I've uploaded my next video. Why don't we start with an example? This is the Lady Dior in medium lambskin beige. I have chosen to put a fluff ball. Obviously, not everybody's going to want to do this. This just matches my personality. I'm kind of quirky, so I think a lot of accessorizing has to do with your personality. So you have to be true to yourself. Christian Dior already places a beautiful charm on each Lady Dior bag that's completely beautiful without this fluff ball. For me, I just like the fluff ball because I'm just like that. What I learned from the sales associate at Christian Dior is that this was put there because Christian Dior was a superstitious man and he wanted the noise. So that's why charms are there on every Lady Dior bag. Isn't that cool? So with this Lady Dior, it has silver hardware. So I think this light gray works really well with that, and beige. But again, it depends on your complexion. It depends on the colors of clothes you wear. So look at yourself in the mirror. Don't try to be someone else. Be true to yourself and look in the mirror and see if it looks good. Dad used to tell me, you don't have to buy expensive clothes to look good. As long as it fits your personality, it fits your body, it looks tidy, or just looks like you and the colors complement your skin, you're gonna look great. So this is the Lady Dior medium, and I have chosen to use a light gray puff ball just because that fits my personality. Let's go to a different example. This is the Chloe Nile bracelet bag in the small size. I did not accessorize this. I think putting something else with this would ruin the beauty of the bag. This is in the aged gold hardware in the Maudie gray color. And thank you, Corey K. She's the one that told me it's not, see these dents? In my last video about this bag, I thought I caused this by bending it, but she was right. She said, actually, they're from the hinges. So I don't know if that bugs you. You might want to wear your bracelet part on the back as you wear the bag against the back pocket. But I think it's just prettier just to go ahead and have the dents because this is just a beautiful bag. So with this bag, the details would not be to accessorize. For me, I wouldn't accessorize more. But, excuse me, but I would actually look at the details here because on the side, they actually made little things to protect the hinge so that it doesn't come off. Mom has a Louis Vuitton push-up Matisse, and the clasp literally comes off when she doesn't want it to. She had a monogram initially, but it had the glazing defect, so they traded it out for the really pretty like cream and pink one. But the hinge comes off, or the strap comes off so easy, even when she's not even touching it. So it's nice that Chloe puts this piece of leather right there to secure that hinge so it can't come undone. So just make sure those are snug down when you use the bag. And I don't know how you guys like to put it. I like to have the leathers going out. So it's all in the details. All right, let's move on. Amy Wong's favorite bag, Alma BB. This is in the Damier Ebene, and this has another, this is a white puff ball. The hardware on the puff ball is a light gold, and the Alma hardware is gold. So it is nicer to match the hardware. Obviously, you can do without the puff ball because it comes with a clochette. And this was bought last year, which was the year of the pig, and that is my Chinese zodiac sign, year of the pig. This year's year of the rat, which is really cool. That's supposed to be a really good year to be born in. But no, I was born in the year of the pig. So was my husband. Isn't that funny? We're both pigs. For me, I like to look a little bit more unique. So for me, without this, it would look kind of plain. And I like to add the puffball on the same side as this, because look at if you put it on, see, that just doesn't look like me. I mean, I think if you are a gorgeous woman with like traditional just beauty and style and your clothes are impeccable, I think you don't need any more accessories. For me, I like to look more casual and quirky, so I add little things to my bags. But if I were to add this here, it just looks weird. I just don't think that looks good to be balanced. You always want 3. So in any form of art, you'll notice whether it's light, whether it's objects, you want 3 as a balance. So we're going to go ahead and put this, and I always put it on the same side as the clochette. If I can get this on, right there. Okay, why white? It's probably the only color that looked good. You can just remember, put it on, look in the mirror, don't think about anyone else but how you look, get someone's opinion, or look through magazines and see what, or color wheels, you know, they have what colors go together. But really you'll know in your gut feeling whether you like it or not, because if you're true to yourself, you'll think, okay, I'm happy. And that's the feeling you should get when you accessorize any bag. Like for me, that doesn't make me happy. That makes me happy. Let's move on. It doesn't even have to be it really has to be with your personality. This is my Louis Vuitton Speedy B in the size 25, and I have put the big bunny that you've seen me. This was inspired by LB when she had this bunny on her Chanel Jumbo single flap. And I put my zodiac sign, which is a Taurus. So look, it doesn't even have to be fancy or like pretty. I think that adds like a little casual vibe, because I think this is a casual bag. And look, it doesn't even have, this is silver hardware, totally doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be matchy all over. Just make sure that it makes you feel good and fun. Like when I wear this, I think, oh, groovy. I'm in the 60s and 70s, and it's just me. And I love the bunny. It's so fluffy. He even has little eyeballs. And then the fingers are all like, the pads of his paws are all leather. And another cool thing is his ears. Some of them have gold. Mine came with a little light pink. Okay, let's move on. So you see, and it can be anything. Like this, these are probably out of style. I don't care, because they make me happy. That's just you. You have to be you. Okay. Another example of not accessorizing would be this little beauty, the Chanel small vanity case. This bag already comes with the key in a clochette, and the lock in a clochette, and the key. So like putting something else on, that's how they look when they're outside the clochettes. Putting something else on this would just ruin the beauty of her, because this is just a beautiful work of art. I'll put this safely back inside. So let's give an example, like, let me see. Okay, if I put this here, sure, that's pretty, but there's really, you would have to like put it on this thing or onto the side, and that's fine too. I just think it's too much. Remember why? Because a rule of threes. So 1, 2, 3. Cool, huh? I studied the art in the Renaissance, and Rembrandt's pictures all have 3 points of light in every single painting he painted, which is pretty cool. Okay. Why did I pick pink for this one? Well, it looks good with that light lavender damier azure print. This is the Sperone BB backpack, and I could have picked, like on the inside these they have the rose ballerine. I could have picked a light pink one like I do have for the, this is my Louis Vuitton Neverfull GM, and I put a light puffball, which I think is so cute on this. And it's just, again, matches your wardrobe, matches your complexion, then go for it. But for this, I thought this is kind of smaller, and I wanted something to kind of pop and ground it. So I picked a darker pink instead of, where's that light pink one? I mean, this is cute with the backpack, but it doesn't stand out like this. I think whenever it's a littler bag, it's cute to make something pop like that. So now I've got something that's Rebecca Minkoff. Rebecca Minkoff's more like city and edgy and trendy. So look what I put on. Now I got this idea from Swank Boutique because they had this on the display just like this. It's a Brie belt bag from Rebecca Minkoff, and this has this on it, which is so funny. It says Gold Digger instead of Gold Digger, Gold Digger. And this has a raccoon tail or whatever you call it. But see, so that gives it a whole different vibe, and I think it's still pretty and cute. So the last example I'm going to give that doesn't need any accessories is the Chanel reissue 226. And it's because it's just so perfect. I keep reaching for her day after day after day. It's been raining, it's been icing, it's been snowing, and this is just so easy to use. So this one needs no charms or accessories at all. I just absolutely love this bag. I should do another video about her, just about why I'm in love with her so much. And without any of the history, it would just be like, you know, I can link the video with the history right up there. But the other video should just be basically why I use her so much. And if you ever can get a hold of a reissue 226 or 225, I'm not sure, the 225 is smaller, and I don't know which size people prefer. But for me, this is amazing. It's a 226 size. I hope you guys have a great rest of the weekend, and I'll see you again in my next video.